scratching my head. You know, ranting is a lot harder than I make it seem. Because I remember watching anything that I watch. Just true brilliance from the slap of your face brain right here. But anyway, if I watch anything of my own back, I always get the feeling that when I was doing that rant, it was so effortless to me at the time. But I remember actually doing them sometimes, and I'm banging my head against the wall trying to get the right words to come out in the right context and in the right tone of voice. And to occasionally spice it up because I bore myself to sleep when I'm just talking and making up clever things to say all the time. Well, for the past little while, I think I did 2 takes on a fucking 10-minute video, so I've wasted almost a half hour of my life already. Just ranting about idols and why I don't have them, and why you all do. And I came up with some pretty brilliant shit, but it was just so boring in between all the gems that I come up with. So, I don't know what to do. I like ranting, I like talking, I like, just turning on the microphone thingy and just going for 10 minutes, but it's a lot harder than I make it seem sometimes, and I'm gonna have to work on that. How can you work on that? Well, you can't. You just have to learn to like the stuff that you say, even though it's pathetic and stupid and it's a waste of your time and life. But if you take the time to say something, then you should at least learn to like it. Basically, if I can paraphrase my entire 20-minute life-wasting rants, the only reason I don't have idols is because I don't respect people the same way other people seem to hold such regard for people. The only one I could really say growing up who I truly idolized was George Carlin, but even then I can't really call him my idol because the only time I really appreciated his work was when he died, and you can't do that. You have to appreciate someone who's alive. I guess that's the unwritten rule of idolism, or idolhood, or whatever the correct word for that would be. And I touched on this earlier, but I didn't know George Carlin personally, so I can't really call him my idol. You can idolize some of the work that he created, which was his character that he portrayed when he was doing his comedy routines. But no one in their right mind would act like that on a day-to-day basis, so I don't think I could idolize that either. So really, I've grown up idolist. Another person who, with the right definition of the word idol, I idolized was a guy named Eddie Guerrero, who was a professional wrestler. But of course he died too. So the unwritten rule comes back into play here. So basically anyone who I attempt to idolize dies within 2 years of my idolization. Can I say idol anymore? Another thing that I kind of touched on, but I want to get into greater detail about is why some people are asking me why do I talk like this during videos and stuff, but I can't articulate myself so well when I'm in a blog TV. I've done a few blog TV things. If you've missed those, you probably have. They weren't up for very long, but I've done a few blog TV live streams, and I've always acted kind of like this dumbass, and I kind of am a dumbass. It's just when I'm in a quiet, dark room and I just have nothing in front of me but a fucking screen showing my voice waves on Audacity and a microphone sitting dangerously close to my mouth, I can articulate myself much better when there's nothing going on distracting me. Because when distractions, I'm a guy who can get distracted by anything immediately. That was the shittiest snap I've ever done in my life. Hold on. There we go, that's a little better. Anyway. Can't snap. Yeah, I get distracted fairly easily, as I guess you just saw. That's why I like doing videos on Cam Studio. If you guys know what that is, it's basically like a screen capture program that you can talk over, and it's the last video that I made with Cam Studio was probably the Prop 8 video. Prop 8 and its infuriating stupidity is the actual name. You can search that up if you want. Somehow got into one of my most discussed videos of all time, which is crazy. Not that I, didn't expect it. Drama. Anyway, speaking of drama, I've been wanting to start drama with people for some reason. Like, I just have this craving for drama. When Fake Sagan was having his drama with Captain Awesome, I was like, oh yeah, drama, delicious. And now, Amazing Atheist is having his Ownage Fortnite, and that's delicious as well. But since I've been here on YouTube, which has almost been a year and about a third by now, a year and a third, no one has pwned me. No one. I've been unpwned. My little virgin, my pwnage virgin ass is like just sitting here waiting to be penetrated by the throbbing pwnage dick of someone out there, and I don't know who it is. I mean, it'll probably be very hard for someone to like build a case to actually pwn me because there's not much to attack on my channel. It's mostly just randomness, I guess. And I mean, I hate going through YouTube. Okay, this is completely hypocritical of me to be saying this, but I hate people who go around on YouTube and they start these channels and be like, oh, I'm so wacky and I'm so insane and random and super, I like cheese. That needs to stop, especially the people who respond to stuff that has nothing to do with the video that they're responding to. There's no coherency between the, like, I was watching the Amazing Atheist video talking about pro-lifers again, and the first thing that I see in the video response is Final Fantasy AMV. That has nothing to do with Ownage Fortnite. That has nothing to do with pro-life. That has nothing to do with abortion, fetuses. It has nothing to do with even vaginas, even in the slightest. Guys, by the way, I don't think you've got the memo yet, but here are some things who are no longer random, wacky, or silly. Cheese, cake, cheesecake, eggs, dicks, cocks, balls, nothing. That stuff isn't random or funny anymore. I've noticed this 3 years ago. Cheese especially has gotten incredibly overused and boring and stupid and not random anymore in the slightest. If someone wants to be random, then they're like, oh, I like cheese, and everyone else says they like cheese, so it's not very random now, is it, if everyone else is doing it? You know what else I like? Breathing. Everyone else seems to like it too, so that's not very random. Liking stuff is not random anymore. Stop saying you like stuff. It's not funny. Storm Killer. How much time do I have left? About 2 minutes. That's enough time to get this out of the way. Apparently, some time ago, I said that I could do a good Fake Sagan impersonation. I don't remember when. It was probably on a Blog TV stream. I don't remember even saying that. I don't even remember talking about Fake Sagan ever, except for like one time a million years ago, also known as last Thursday. But I said I could do a good Fake Sagan impersonation sometime, and someone was like, well, why don't you do it then? And I was like, well, I probably can, because I've always wanted to do it, and I never thought it was that good, but apparently you would think it is, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fake Motherfucking Sagan. What's up, motherfuckers in the motherfucking YouTube? It's me, Fake Sagan. Let me just sip my wine here. Taste it. So, I heard that Captain Awesome is a sniveling little bitch and should not be allowed back on YouTube. Actually, I kinda hope he does. I love you, Captain Awesome, man. Let's be best friends forever. Fuck you, Captain Awesome, you fuckhead. I hope you fucking die. Yeah, not the best, but I can pass, I think. Anyways, this has been Slap Your Face with an 9-minute video. Goodbye.